Let me introduce you in this movie to Shockwave Audio. Shockwave Audio is a technology that makes sounds smaller and will allow director to play them back faster from disk or over the internet. Shockwave Audio has excellent compression ratios. According to Adobe, it can compress sounds by a ratio of up to 176:1 and is streamable, which means director doesn't have to load the entire sound into RAM before it begins playing. Director will start to play the beginning of the sound while the rest of the sound is still streaming from its source, so you don't have to wait for the whole thing to load to begin to hear it. Shockwave audio compression and streaming features provide fast playback of high-quality audio, even for users with relatively slow modem connections to the internet. Now, Shockwave Audio can compress any internal sound in a movie. Although internal sounds are not streamed, compressing them with Shockwave Audio dramatically increases the size of the sound data in the movie, shortens the download time from the internet, and saves quite a bit of disk space. You'll use Shockwave Audio settings to specify compression settings for internal sound cast members. Do this from the File, Publish Settings menu, and then here in the Publish Settings dialog there's a Shockwave tab right here in the middle. Notice that there's image compression for your graphics, but also an audio compression setting. Here is where you'll set your Shockwave audio settings. Make sure that compression enabled is checked. Once it is, notice that there is a setting here for the rate of compression, ranging from 16 kilobits per second all the way up to 160 kilobits per second. The selected compression settings apply to all internal sound cast members. You won't be able to specify different settings for different cast members, unfortunately, so you'll have to basically pick something that will work for all of your internal sound cast members. Notice you also have a convert stereo to mono, which is generally a good idea when playing back through a computer. You can select compression settings at any time, but compression only actually occurs when the movie is compressed with the Create Projector, Save as Shockwave Movie, or Update Movies methods. When you create a projector, director compresses sounds only if the compressed option is turned on right here in the projector options dialog box. Compressing sounds can substantially increase the time required to compress a director movie. I should point out that according to the director documentation, that Shockwave Audio will not compress SWA or MP3 audio sounds. Now, when you distribute a movie that contains sounds compressed with Shockwave Audio, the SWA decompression extra will already be included in the Shockwave player. If you compress sounds in Shockwave format in a projector, you must provide this SWA decompression extra for the projector itself. I'll be covering this technique towards the end of the tutorial when I go over more of the publishing options. Now, director streams sounds that have been compressed with the Shockwave Audio, as well as MP3 audio files from either a local disk or a URL. But before you can set up a streaming Shockwave Audio cast member, you'll want to create a Shockwave Audio or MP3 file. So let me now move on to the next movie and demonstrate how to create external Shockwave Audio files and also some more information about how to stream linked Shockwave Audio and MP3 audio files.